I think Trayvon Hughes ended his night with a technical foul. And Saigon Heat played the last 30-some-odd seconds with only 4 players. And so that's a game that this team, the Saigon Heat, a loss they'd like to avenge and head to the playoffs with good momentum. Well, the marquee matchup in this game is going to be Hamilton against Balkman. You know, I think Hamilton's the one guy from a physicality and an energy standpoint that can run with Balkman. But I've said this all throughout the year. You've got to stay connected to Balkman. You've got to shadow him. And let's see what Hamilton does here in this game. Where Barone can get it and then force Balkman to have to make a choice either to defend the help side as we look at Hamilton firing a 3, no good. Well, we're looking at the game plan here early for Saigon Heat, and it's points into paint. They recognize the size advantage that they have and the interior, and they're looking to take advantage of it early. And make him shoot outside shots. He's really dangerous when he's attacking the glass, getting second chance opportunities, and using his energy and enthusiasm.
Here is Ethan Albano. He surveys Sumalino from straight away. That's good. And that's a 3-pointer for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas.
I was watching Sumalino shoot in the pregame, and as he was knocking down a lot of threes, looked like he had a very comfortable shot.
Oh, but Quatron accelerating to the hoop. 7-3 start for the Saigon Heat.
And the energy in this building is fueling off this early Saigon Heat lead.
Albano left open from 17, and he is able to knock it down.
Yeah, and that's twice now they've left Albano wide open. You can't do that. He's a heck of a shooter. And you saw Kyle Julius say to Quatron, get over the screen, stay connected. Don't give him a wide open shot because he's capable of knocking down open jumpers.
That was a clear look for Albano. There's an open look on the other side. This time for Quatron, no good. Hughes open. He's got Parks on him now. Hughes dancing. Back out to Barone. Barone against the smaller Rivero. Hughes, 5 seconds to shoot for Saigon. Hamilton, the baseline move, too strong. Rebound goes to Sumalino. The bounce to Albano. ALAB is off and running. Balkman on the move. Balkman with a jam!
And that's where Balkman can hurt you. In transition, when he's got size and length advantage, and that's exactly what he did. He took the ball like a KG veteran does, to attack the rim and get the easy one.
And that ties things up here. Here's the outlet. Easily picked off by Calveron. Saigon on the run again. Hughes stops. And they will reset their offense here. Hughes on top. There's the cross-court pass. Quatron almost slipping. The pull-up jumper. That's a bit too strong for Quatron.
You know, one thing ALAB does, they do an outstanding job of scrambling on defense. You know, I've noticed that in a lot of games this year. They don't give up when the ball gets swung on the perimeter. They're constantly running at guys. And that's, you know, that's a credit to Coach Jimmy Alapog and his scheme. But, you know, there's no quit on them on the perimeter, and it's good to see their energy.
San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas, they want to end their 3-game slide today against the Saigon Heat. Trayvon Hughes for 3, no go. Here comes Albano. Quickly to Parks. Parks open. He fires and drops it in.
Yeah, I haven't seen San Miguel in person. I know you have. You do a lot of their games. And, you know, I'm really impressed with the defense of Bobby Ray Parks Jr. I mean, I've seen him defend, you know, guys at several different levels, at the national team stage here at the ABL, but he can really move his feet. As you see a 3-point jumper there by Trayvon Hughes, and there should be an excellent matchup between Hughes and Parks.
That's right, Parks has developed that defensive presence, that defensive game over the years of his career. Here's Parks again from the corner. That's a little bit too strong. And Saigon with a chance to grab the lead back in this possession.
Yeah, the one thing, again, these players for San Miguel, ALAB, Pilipinas, you got a lot of guys that are two-way players. Balkman's a two-way player, Albano's a two-way player, and he obviously...
That's half of the entire team's output so far.
Yeah, and here's the mismatch we'll keep an eye on. Justin Young on Ronaldo Balkman. Let's see if San Miguel, ALAB, Pilipinas can exploit that.
Balkman able to put one up.
In Southeast Asia know that he can really defend, but he's got a big body, he moves his feet well. He doesn't reach, he walls up. He did a good job there of forcing the turnover.
There is Trayvon Hughes, 4.5 remaining here in the first quarter. Hughes on the attack, stripped.
Yeah, he's a heck of a shooter. I've been watching him the last several years. Yeah. He could really knock down the open shot.
Spitfire point guard from the Philippines, Josh Urbistondo. He's got pro experience. And he always brings to the table for ALAB Pilipinas. Here is a steal for Quatran. And the breakaway lay-in for Trayvon Hughes.
Yeah, great pass there by Tron to thread the needle, and a good finish by Hughes high off the glass.
14-10. Hughes with 4 straight points. Parks left open, and he will knock it down. Parks with the answer.
The scrambling defense by Saigon Heat is using a lot of energy, but these guys for San Miguel ALAB can shoot. You can't make them shooting practice threes because they'll knock them down.
Here's the outlet. Ooh, that is deflected out of bounds.
Play through Ramos. It's more of a half-court game, but when Balkman's in, it's all hell's loose. This is a good lineup, and let's see what kind of damage they can do.
Here is Ronaldo Balkman. Ray open again. Too strong that time. Calderon grabbing it.
Ray Parks Jr., you go under the screen on him, and Coach Jimmy Alapa is going to tell him to shoot that every single time, and he will.
Has hit a couple of three-pointers here in the first quarter. Barone getting it to Trayvon Hughes. Alvano guarding him here on top. 4 seconds to shoot for Saigon. Here's Quatran from the corner. That's good. That beat the buzzer for Quatran.
Excellent defense there by San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas for 23 seconds, but they fell asleep and left Tron open, and he made him pay by knocking down a 3.
Saigon up by 4. Balkman on the attack. A little bit too much on that shot. And Trayvon Hughes back the other way. Oh, left-handed pass. Making 2.
He's a valuable player in a number of different ways.
Missing on 2 free throws there. Oh, Urbistondo left alone. Doesn't take it. Shortstop, no go. Rosser with a putback. And announcing his return to the lineup for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas after missing a few games with that MCL injury.
Yeah, nice play there by Rosser to get on the board. San Miguel gets a lot of these effort and energy.
We go to the bench of ALAB, replaced by J.R. Alabanza.
And if you look at these lineups here, right, just your eye test tells you, big advantage Saigon Heat, but we all know that Balkman's on the bench.
And with the exception of Brandon Rosser on the floor, these are 4 players that were part of the championship team last year for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas. Here's the drive by Quatran, down the middle, no go. Barone with a cleanup job.
Yeah, and they've got a major advantage inside with Hamilton and Barone. And they continue to attack the glass. They should have their way.
Avelona. They're staring at a 4-point deficit. Avelona stops spins against Hughes. Alabanza attacking Hamilton. Rosser from the corner. That's good.
And sometimes all a young player needs. Rosser gets an effort and energy second chance point. And what's that lead? It leads to a nice knockdown jumper.
Long 2-pointer for Brad.
In that situation, get yourself behind the line and get the 50% value increase by shooting 3 over 2.
So Trayvon Hughes against Pau Havilona here. 3-and-D guy at the point guard position for Coach Jimmy. Here is Hamilton with a catch. Hamilton carving space. Oh, Hamilton forcing his way in.
Good patient play there by Hamilton. Felt the defenders around him, but understood he had the size advantage, so he took his time and powered up to the rim, and just no rim protection there to stop it.
D'Angelo Hamilton, again, a good start for him, just like in their game against Singapore. 7 points here in the first quarter. Alabanza with possession. Oh, denied by Hamilton. Orbistondo for 3. Oh, in and out. Half minute remaining.
Yeah, Alabanza is not going to win that battle against Hamilton under the basket, but a good job of keeping the ball alive.
Here's Hamilton again. Making free throw though, but it gives him the 5-point lead. Ray bringing the ball down against Justin Young here.
And you see the versatility of Justin Young. He guards Ronaldo Balkman in one possession and Ray Parks in another possession.
Last possession time for ALAB. 4 seconds to work with. Parks has Barone. Parks will attack. Parks, the floater. No good. Working of the air with Coach Kevin Yurkus. And Coach Kevin, Saigon was able to take control. In the early parts, ALAB was able to match them in the middle part of that quarter, but Saigon got the finishing kick towards the end.
Yeah, it's only a 5-point game. This is, you know, again, it got a playoff buzz to it. Both teams playing hard, not giving anything, and, you know, I think we're in for a good one today, partner.
Oh, Rosser with the rejection as we start the second quarter here. Fans looking for the goaltend, none given.
Yeah, that one was close. You know, we'd have to look at that again, but nevertheless, the call was not made, so you got to move on and keep playing.
ALAB Pilipinas on the attack here. They got Balkman, Rosser, Albano, Havilona, and Orbistondo on the floor. Rosser for the three-pointer.
7 quick points for Brandon Rosser, and playing with a lot of confidence. And that's what young players need. They get going early, and they can be a big factor for their team.
And he's going to fill in big time for Kalen Chongson and Lawrence Domingo. So far, so good for Brandon Rosser here. One-legged fadeaway will not work for Barone.
Yeah, Barone's got to get into the body of Rosser. At least take one hit him in the chest, get him leaning, and then make a more creative, athletic move to the goal.
Oh, he falls down there, but Hamilton will recover. Well, tap from behind, and this is a breakaway layup for Pau Pau Havilona.
It's all over the place, but it doesn't matter. Albano, Havilano, you look at Urbistanzo, they can match up against anyone. These guys are tough, and this has been a staple of why they won their championship, is that they're tough defensively. They get after guys, and they play even that much more with Ronaldo Balkman.
For 2 on that trip. Here's Ethan Albano. Good matchup here against Trayvon Hughes. Albano will pull up for the three-pointer. That's a bit off to the side, and Barone getting the rebound for Saigon. Hamilton starting the break. Hamilton got the contact. Oh, it doesn't matter. He scores off the glass.
Yeah, good defense, better offense. Excellent body control by Hamilton. Gets the nice soft one off the window.
26-22 lead. And Orbistondo with a response from the corner for ALAB.
Yeah, ball side corner, especially with Orbistondo in there. You can't lose sight of him. You can't come off that ball side play and leave Orbistondo open for the wide open look.
And here is Balkman with a lay-in on the other side. A quick play for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas that started on the defensive end for them.
Yeah, and you know, just a good job of getting hands around the ball. Hamilton has the mismatch inside, but they don't give up on defense. They get the turnover, an easy one.
All of a sudden they got back on top, but Trayvon Hughes says not for long as he drains that three-pointer.
That's a good shot by Hughes. Good confident shot. Getting back to his early season form.
Orbistondo. Oh, well read by Hughes. Young will pick it up, and Saigon will have it here. Hughes pushing. Quattro on the baseline move, the kick out. Hamilton back out to Justin Young. They go to Trayvon, who is covered by Havilona. 8 seconds to work with for Saigon. Here's the lob. A bit too strong. Hamilton inside, bothered by Rosser. Brandon Rosser, 7 points. As he heads to the bench of ALAB. Hughes, the catch and shoot off the inbound. Airballed that one. Balkman starting the break. Goes to the other side. Sumalino looking. Goes to Albano. Albano finding Rivero. Oh! Rivero missing an easy one.
Yeah, he hurried that a little bit. He saw Kyle Barone on the other side, and maybe he was a little bit distracted by Barone.
Quatron missing on the face-up. Here is Ronaldo Balkman. Goes to Josh. Josh fires. That rims out. Albano getting to it and tapping it from behind for the steal. Balkman will accelerate. And
Balkman's in the lineup. They're looking to run, get transition buckets, push the pace, but look, Saigon Heat's taking advantage of their opportunities as well. So it's, one team punches, the other team punches back.
Trayvon Hughes, a big reason why they're in the lead right now with 10 points, 2 boards, 3 dimes. Here's Quatran, catch and shoot, no go. Rivero, tapping that to Balkman. Ronaldo on the move again. Leaving it to Albano. Back to Balkman for the finish inside.
Yeah. Look familiar,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, you should know that all too well, partner, right?
A little bit.
I don't see any stars and stripes, so it's got to be representing the homeland.
Here's Calderon. The three-pointer, short. Torres, who just checked in, quickly out to the other side. Balkman up. Tried to stuff it in a little bit too strong. Here's Trayvon.
Again, Kyle Perone right there is altering shots, and he's just in the right position, and Balkman just overshot that one a bit.
Quatran, Hughes, stopping. Quatran for 3. He hasn't been connecting on those rainbow shots, talking about Quatran, and he's had some open looks already.
He has, and he can shoot. He's a streaky scorer. He'll knock down 3 or 4 in a row and then come back and miss 3 or 4 in a row. But scorers just have to keep on scoring, and that's what he does.
Rivero rattling that one in, and that gives ALAB Pilipinas the 3-point advantage here in the second frame.
I like how these guys play. These role players, they know their role. They make winning plays. They do the little things that it takes to win. A box out by Rivero, an extra pass, an open 3.
Taken advantage here in the second quarter and has translated to points for them.
Yeah, what it tells me is that these bench players.
Oh, Trayvon Hughes.
That's why they have a winning culture.
We know what Coach Jimmy has done for Philippine basketball.
In fairness, we don't see this in the Saigon Heat team either. It's a tight-knit group. They got great chemistry, and they play for each other, and they play well, and they respond to the game plan that Coach Jude veterans do. They know how to sell fouls.
There's Balkman again, back from the inbound. They go back to Parks outside, 9 seconds to work with for ALAB. Parks stops on the dime, stolen away by Hughes.
It's hard to throw bounce passes to Biggs in the middle of the lane there. He's got the IQ, he's a two-way player, and I'm really impressed with his game on both sides.
And he can drop into the point too, Coach Kevin, because when he went to the G League for a while, as we see Balkman again with a Balkmania jam. Down the middle he goes.
There's got to be help there from the weak side. You can't just let Balkman go unabated to the basket. I mean, someone's got to step in and take the charge.
Oh, Balkman really taking it strong to the hole. That sequence. Parks played point when he was in the G League for some time before ALAB.
Yeah, he's one of those possession type point guards.
Yeah.
He's not going to push the pace. He's not going to be snaking through with dribbles, but he's going to command the offense and really get his guys set and make plays with his IQ and his execution.
And he's playing, or he's doing the playmaking here for ALAB Pilipinas. Good 2-man action. Oh, Balkman with a save.
Great save there by Balkman. That was a turnover in the making, but his length and athleticism you see there.
Sumalino, 5 seconds to shoot for ALAB. Balkman for 3. No good. Oh, Rosser skying high for that rebound. He loses the handle though. Balkman gets it back. Stripped away again by Hughes. Trayvon is on the move. Trayvon. Left-handed lay-in is good.
Yeah, excellent play there by Hughes. He recognizes that Ray Parks is there to potentially block the shot, but he kind of fools him and shifts it to his left hand with a nice little finish.
Balkman with the answer on the other end. And we trade baskets.
And he took a swipe there at Trayvon Hughes. That should have been called. He hit him with a push and it looked like a right hand down there, and he was upset by not getting the foul.
Turker puts it up off the glass too strong. ALAB with a chance to tie. Parks with possession. Rere up top here against Chris Turker. He's got the quickness advantage, but he will leave it off to Balkman. Ronaldo for 3 again. Too strong. Rosser tapping it from behind, but D'Angelo will recover.
That's a win for Saigon Heat if Balkman's going to shoot those outside threes.
Turker, one-handed rebound. Dirk with a cradle.
Perennial playoff teams. These are two of the better teams in the league, and there's no point in playing a mop-up game to end a season when you got to use these games to get your final tune-up before the end of the season. Excellent job of using his length and athleticism. And, he's getting up there, above Perron on those rebounds, and credit to his effort and his energy. Yeah, that's that slice cut play that Saigon Heat likes to run, and if Bulkman's going to guard Hamilton on the perimeter, that slice cut's wide open, and I was wondering when they might go to it, but a great job there by Kyle Julius at getting that play out of the timeout.
Right.
And that's a win for Saigon Heat, but when he gets going north and south and getting to the basket, he is really unstoppable. So I tell my team, keep attacking the basket, keep hustling, keep playing defense, no matter what the score is, no matter what the scenario.
So Albano attacking to open the second half here, and it is a miss for ALAB. Trayvon Hughes now with 20 points in the ball game with that three-pointer. Trayvon on fire in this ball game.
Yeah, and a little taste of their own medicine. ALAB gets the missed layup, the turnover at the rim, and Saigon comes back with a transition three.
Two-man game here between Parks and Bachman. Parks misses off the contact from Barone. And quickly the other way, Quatran behind the back, finding Barone, who cuts middle. Ball tapped from by Alvano. Alvano quickly to Parks. Ray retrieving, Ray scores.
Yeah, excellent job there. Great help defense from the weak side by Alvano to get the steal, and then keep their eyes open to get Ray Parks a nice patient finish at the rim.
Quatran on top here against Ethan Alvano. They will go to Hughes, this time from the other side, a bit too strong. And it will stay with Saigon with a fresh 14.
The third quarter.
But they're giving Trayvon Hughes some open looks here from three-point range. D'Angelo Hamilton will attack the defense of Rivero. Hamilton on the running hook, no good. Parks getting the long rebound, nope. Hamilton getting it back. But Perron couldn't get a handle off the libero. Sumalino, Parks, Alvano, and Ronaldo Balkman at the center position. Alvano against Perron, taking advantage and scoring with the offhand.
Yeah, that's a nice move. Good hesitation. Caught Perron leaning a little bit and gets him with the off-leg right-handed scoop shot.
And Ethan Alvano cuts the lead to three. Here's the drop-off. Deflected out, last touch on Saigon.
There, but he's going to give it his all, and it's good to see him get these quality minutes.
And he's got his hands full in guarding Perron and Hamilton on the side of Saigon. Here's the cross-court pass. Bogman against Hamilton here at the post. Bogman will post it up and put it up. He will get the foul on D'Angelo. He was with the Singapore Slingers. So 45-44. ALAB Pilipinas only down by one. Saigon looking for answers, easily deflected and anticipated by Rivero. Here's Albano accelerating. Oh, too strong.
Yeah, Albano's got to use the glass. He's got to pick a side and use the glass on that. That's what happens on those long shots.
A bit shaken up.
Long layups.
Yeah, is Albano on the other end. He is visibly limping here. Bachman puts it up, and in our first round, if they lose though, they will go down to number 6 with a 13-13 card and will face the Singapore Slingers. And again, they lost thrice against the Slingers all season.
That's exactly right, partner. In fact, that is the only scenario that's unsettled here in the ABL. With Mono Vampire losing to the Singapore Slingers today. That 7-8 spots, the 7-8 spots have been settled. Hong Kong Eastern will finish 7th at Mono Vampire A. So this is the last thing. This game has no seeding significance for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas, but on the other hand, plenty of significance for Saigon Heat.
So lots of pressure here for Saigon to win this game. And CLS, or against CLS, they're 2-2 in the season. Ooh! Now with 16 points. And 6 also coming here in the third quarter. There is Ethan Albano. The conversion on the other end earlier by Chris Durker, giving Saigon back the lead, but not for long. Ethan Albano scoring on the drive.
And that's poor defense, help side defense. Hamilton was too far extended on the perimeter, and Durker didn't rotate. I mean, that's advantage San Miguel ALAB to have Ethan Alvano one-on-one in the paint against Corey Cilia.
Barone against Rosser. Barone on short stab. Calderon making his presence felt here in the second half.
Saigon Heat continuing to go inside. Both teams attacking the paint, testing each other's toughness and grit.
Ronaldo, the kick out, Rosser hit one earlier, hits it again!
Brandon Rosser keeps playing like this with his athleticism, his ability to knock down shots with consistency, make him an awfully dangerous player in the future, not only for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas, but possibly in the PBA or who knows where else.
But the Saigon Heat playing fire with fire, the counter three-pointer on the other end for D'Angelo Hamilton. Bachman, baseline attack, denied, erased by Hamilton. Here's D'Angelo, bringing it downhill. D'Angelo, no! Blocked by Rosser. Here's the outlet. Bachman puts it on the...
It's imports or locals, and he didn't appreciate that swipe, but it's just two guys battling hard.
Parks missing that one. Too strong on that attempt. Hughes setting up Barone for the jam. The one-handed hammer for Calderon.
Good job of running to the rim by Barone and sealing. And Hughes, with very little resistance, is able to make that easy inside pass. And Barone is coming alive here in the third quarter.
So Saigon back in front by 3. Ronaldo puts it on the floor, attacking Barone. Rosser gets it back. Avellana all day to shoot. No go. And Celia with a rebound.
Yeah, he was playing tap dance, ballet in the corner there. Had a little bit too much time.
And Boris Celia in the ball game now for the Saigon Heat. Hughes, oh, great feed. Barone couldn't finish.
Also there by Rosser and by Albano. Also took a little bit of a tumble to that corner, into the cameraman.
It is back for ALAB on the other side here. Parks, Albano looking for Bachman, decides to go cross-court. Oh, that's too strong for Havillana. Hughes, tried to go for the sham guard there. Foul.
Yeah, that's an advantage here. San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas here. Bachman's got with Hamilton on the bench.
Yeah.
Bachman's got an advantage inside. He's going to have to try to take advantage of that.
Turker attacking Parks. Turker stops on the dime. Finding Barone. Good dish. And Barone again with a finish underneath.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. The growth of Turker right there. Attacking baseline. Stopping, keeping his eyes open, and making a winning play for his team. Excellent play by Turker.
And Parks with a three-pointer for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas to break the dry spell for them. That stops the 7-0 run mounted by the Saigon Heat. Here is Young. Young running into Parks, and that's a blocking call.
But he steps on an angle, moves his feet at the right angle. He gets the offensive foul and a turnover going the other way. Great job by Parks.
Because he's got a more established position that way.
That's right.
Avellana. Urbistondo. Closely guarded by Celia. Oh.
Zigzag when you're playing defense. It's drop the hips, drop your pivot foot, and sink. It's no different there.
Bachman missing on the outside shot. Urbistondo tapping that. But Heat will recover. Hughes. Hughes dancing. Will back up here. Will reset the offense for Saigon. 10 seconds to shoot. Calderon facing up against Parks. Barone driving right. Goes cross-court. Turker moves in. Oh, stolen away by
Barone. Havillana on Hughes. And both doing a sensational job of keeping him in front and forcing him into a tough possession.
Right. I was about to say that's a good mix defensively for ALAB Pilipinas. Urbistondo. They go to Bachman. Bachman against Hughes. Oh, Bachman.
Maybe a bump out of bounds. Maybe a hard foul, but that's all done to try to see which who's stronger mentally.
Yeah, that's why he's such an intelligent player. Talking about Ronaldo, and speaking of intelligence, Urbistondo getting the steal on the other end for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas, just snatching it away from behind. And here comes Parks.
Yeah, excellent read, good help defense there by Urbistondo.
Rere finding Havillana. Havillana seeing the open lane, got the contact, but couldn't get it on the reverse.
Yeah, you got the contact, but you got to sell that a little bit more. You got to really go into that body and feel that contact.
Celia thought about it, gets it to Hughes eventually. Trayvon's got Rosser on him. Hughes, the fake. The shot, no go from distance.
Make the defense help and rotate,
Yeah.
and then look for open weak side players.
Prince Rivero back in the ball game for ALAB. Parks could score with his strong hand. Here comes Hughes. Trayvon to the corner. Celia for three. Knocks it through.
That's the corner sniper. Last week he thought I called him the scorer sniper, but that's what he does. He knocks down corner threes, and that's a big bucket for Saigon Heat.
First triple off the game for Corey Celia. Parks facing up against Hughes. Ray will dance with Hughes. Parks flipping it up, draws the foul on, and a PBA in the Philippines earlier in the year. Parks averaging close to 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3.4 assists here in ABL 9. 61-60 is the count. Hughes on the pull-up. No good. Celia with the offensive rebound, but time will expire in a point in this matchup. Coach Kevin, okay, for both of these teams, what do they need to do to secure this victory?
It's going to be the team that makes the least amount of mistakes in the fourth quarter. The fouls, the turnovers, the timely shots. You know, it's the team that executes, makes timely baskets, and takes care of the basketball that's going to come away with this victory.
Now the Balkman opening the scoring here in the fourth frame. He's got 20 points. And you're right, Prince Rivero got him on the hard bump there. In the last 2 games at least.
They call it their city uniform.
Ooh.
And, you know, for Saigon City.
63-62. Lead is with Saigon. Here's the kick out well read by Quatran. He splits the defense. Quatran is on the move. He's got Albano to beat. And he is able to do so for that hoop.
Yeah, Balkman threw the ball away, live ball turnover, caught at the top, and that's what happens. Easy bucket going the other way.
Saigon with a 3-point lead. Albano throws it to the wrong man. Here is Hughes. Trayvon against Albano. Turker, catch and shoot for 3. No good. And Albano gets the rebound. ALAB Pilipinas on the run. Avilona accelerates. Oh, going left. Rivero with a cleanup job for ALAB.
There's that man again, Prince Rivero. He's probably got more publicity in this game than he's had all year.
Right. Quatran flips it up, too strong. Albano gets the rebound. Here comes ALAB again. Balkman waiting on the other end. Waited.
Holding his ground, and Balkman just lost the handle there.
8-17 remaining in this exciting matchup. 1-point game. Heat with a matchstick lead. Oh, they crowd Hughes. Barone on the attack. Easy lane for Cal Barone. Oh, scramble for the ball. Durker retrieving it. And that's a turnover on ALAB. What just happened there?
Yeah, Balkman playing a little effortless these last couple possessions. 2 careless turnovers and no rim resistance there on that last defensive possession.
But they get the counter steal. Ronaldo securing that possession. Balkman attacking Hamilton.
Salesmanship, right? That's what you got to do. That's what veterans do. Sell your call. Get your team a team foul, but one step closer to the bonus.
Rosser with a 2-handed hammer. Oh, what a jam there by Rosser, but a better feed. And setup job coming from Albano.
Yeah, Albano's excellent patience there. Gets a couple guys on him, doesn't leave his feet, and finds the cutting Rosser, who's had a great game here with the easy stuff. 1-point game again. D'Angelo Hamilton goes around Rosser, doesn't make the hoop. And here comes Ethan Albano ALAB with a chance again to take the lead. Ethan goes to Balkman here, facing up against Barone. Barone, or Balkman rather, on the attack. Unable to put it through. Barone secures the possession. Saigon on the attack. Hughes. Durker from the corner. No good. Hughes, fouled in the process. 3-point lead. Neither team able to pull away. Fasten your seatbelts here, partner. We're in for the long haul. Albano, guarded by Young. They flip it up to Balkman. We've got Durker on him. And lead for Saigon Heat. Good stay-at-home defense in the previous play for Chris Durker.
big body, or that big body rather, really bothering Balkman. And the defensive end, Barone on the turnaround, no good. Balkman getting in there, Barone picks it up, ooh! That is denied by Balkman.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen Balkman challenge at the rim. He's been a little soft at the rim, but not that time. He recognizes that the game's getting into crunch time.
Balkman from straight away drops in his first triple of the game.
Now that is a good three-point shot off the catch, not off the dribble. Defense sagged in, off the dribble drive. That's a nice three and a good decision by Balkman.
And what a time for it to come. That one's for the tie here, 69 all. Trayvon Hughes tries to counter. He does! Big bucket coming from Trayvon Hughes.
Two guys from New York playing at Rucker Park, saying my turn, your turn.
Ronaldo, Young bodying him up. Here's the kick out. Josh thought about it, doesn't take it. Ethan grabs it, Ethan fires. Albano drops it in.
That's good footwork there. Catches it, offhand pivot foot, one jab, and a nice shot over the top to tie the game.
Trayvon, another one, too strong. Saigon gets it back. Hughes to Young, Young, the finish! Kissing it off the glass and in.
Settle down, let's get good possessions, let's get our defense set, rebound, and then the attack going the other way.
Rosser, you saw his numbers earlier. Breakout game here, 14 and 7 across his name. Sumalinog with a big bucket, that's a three-pointer to put ALAB on top.
Yeah, Saigon Heat tried to cross up San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas by coming out in the zone, but that's tough to do when you got all these shooters on the floor for San Miguel.
Not just calling card, a 3-and-D guy for Coach Jimmy Alaba.
Make sure you get it right, especially in a critical juncture of the game.
So they put off 2 seconds on the game clock. It's now 4:09 remaining in the fourth frame. All good hustle there for Sumalinog. Scramble for the ball. Barone gets it. Barone bothered by Rosser.
Don't turn the ball over. Take the foul, get to the line, and get the easy points.
75 all, back at square one. Under 4 minutes remaining.
Saigon Heat went to that zone for one possession. Decided to get back to man-to-man.
Ray, he's got Quatran. Sumalinog back outside. Parks will attack Quatran. Parks the kick out. Albano the catch and shoot. Too strong, did not hit the rim. Saigon looking to take the lead back. Hughes thought about it. Stop. Looking for a teammate now. Hounded by Rosser. Gets it to Hamilton. D'Angelo putting on the moves against Balkman. Hamilton double teamed. He kicks it out. They swing it around. Quatran drives. Oh, could not finish it, but Turker was right there to clean it up.
I know Quatran missed that shot, and it looked like an easy layup, but his ability to attack and put pressure, with 2 guys on him, left the wide open putback for Chris Turker. And now the seesaw goes back to Saigon Heat with a 2-point lead.
Balkman, quickly gets the bucket back for San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas, but he is down on the floor on the other end. Hughes, Saigon will take advantage. Barone easy bucket inside. And they will attend to Ronaldo Balkman, who is still...
We'll see. Give him a minute. See if his teammates can keep the game close, and then we'll see what happens.
So Albano, Rosser, Rivero, Parks, and Sumalinog. Rosser gets denied on that dunk attempt. Here is Hughes. Hamilton puts it on the floor, spins, denied by Rosser.
And I like the officials, no call on both ends. It's good defense. Defensive players making plays above the rim and not hitting the body or the arms. I think that's good officiating both ways.
Last 2 minutes off this game. Parks. Back to Sumalinog. Parks take over time here for the back-to-back local MVP. And he drops in the triple to take the lead.
Too much space for Kyle Barone. You got to recognize there's no imports on the floor for San Miguel. You don't give the best player on the floor who's a guard a chance to walk into a three-pointer. You got to get up on him and force him into the help.
80-79. Barone. He's got the smaller Rivero on him. Barone flips it up. And he
replay there, but Looked like a good call. Looked like someone from San Miguel ALAB hit that ball.
Hughes, difficult free, no. Parks.
And that's going to be a foul on Durker over the back.
And Saigon Heat, though, not yet in the penalty. That's only their second team foul.
Yeah, you can risk that. Only 2 team fouls. Tell your guys, go and attack the glass. Ronaldo Balkman warming up there on the sidelines. He wants to come back in, but...
Let's see if they're going to risk it, though. They're in the lead right now by 1. Ray Parks did a big three-pointer earlier to give the lead back to San Miguel ALAB Pilipinas. This is ISO time for Parks. Ray cradling. Ooh.
For San Miguel.
And you saw Parks earlier apologizing to Sumalinog. Hughes. Trayvon. Under a minute remaining. Saigon down by a point. Durker. Quatran for the lead. No. Ball tap to Albano. Ethan gets into Parks. 41 seconds remaining. Ray bothered by Hughes. And ALAB Pilipinas can milk the clock here. Time on their side. Hughes driving on Hamilton. Oh, Albano rather.
Good.
Oh, 1 out of 2. And no timeouts for San Miguel. Or they will not call a timeout rather. Oh, Barone! Denied up top. Denying Parks up top there.
That's a mistake by Parks. You got to go for 1 shot there.
Saigon. 6 seconds left. Hughes. 4 seconds remaining. Hughes. Somebody. Oh, this is a foul.
For a 60-foot shot.
They get the rebound. Rosser with a heave. Rosser